Time now for the August 2026 shoutouts, news you can use, and events not to miss. I'm just going to quickly check this because sometimes it doesn't always go live. So I just want to make sure it is. And oh, I can see the chat. Let me pull that up here. Public chat. Cool. Awesome. Okay, I see myself. We're good. All right, so shoutouts, news you can use, and events not to miss. Here we go. And first things first, we always like to thank our sponsors and venue hosts for the previous month's word of mouth mixer. So, July word of mouth mixer, just a big thank you to Simplicity by Hayden Homes. Hayden Homes is the home builder, and then Simplicity by Hayden Homes. You can actually build a Hayden home on your own land, and that's what Simplicity is all about. So special thanks to Jacqueline Roberts for hosting us. We actually got to go out to a house in Cuna and have a house party. It was wonderful. It was a little warm that day, but we got through it, and it was a great, well attended. I was a little worried that people wouldn't go all the way to Cuna, but we did. We made it happen, and we definitely hit over our target of who we wanted to have, or how many people we wanted to have there, and the right people there. So thank you so much to Simplicity by Hayden Homes for your generous hosting, and they did the food, the beverage, the everything. So thank you very much. And my dad came out and helped, and it was kind of all hands on deck, which we appreciate. Our staff who helped make it possible every month to do our word of mouth mixers. And we've had a wait list for 2027. We're making the decision of what we're going to do for 2027. We have some updates and things that we're excited about that we're going to do for 2027. So if you're interested in being a sponsor or a host or a venue sponsor or promotional sponsor, partner, any of those things, now is when we are going to start planning for 2027. We already have January locked and loaded because we are doing our new marketing trends for the new year in January. We'll have it at the River Club thanks to Susie Boyle from Castle and Cook. But anyway, lots to come. We are still finishing out this year, of course, and always open to promotional sponsorships and partnerships and collaborations and all the fun things. In talks with a few people who would like to, continue to sponsor for next year as well. And which is just it warms my heart. It makes me happy that people are very interested in coming and attending and showing up. And we already have a lot of registrations for August coming up. So our next word of mouth mixer, if you go to peppershock.com/events, we have all of the mixers and then the dates and where you can go register for them. But we are going to be back out at WAFED thanks to Adrian Esposito, Washington Federal Bank headquarters over there by the place formerly known as HP, kind of near there on Meeker Avenue. So August 18th will be our next word of mouth mixer. So be sure and get registered for that. For early bird pricing, now keep in mind that early bird pricing does go away and it does cost you a little bit more. So don't be tardy to the party, and don't get mad at me if you have to pay more. That's up to you. So get in on it while you can. Get early bird pricing. It's just $15. And we have learned that it's important to charge something, because if we don't value it, neither will you, and then people don't show up when it's free. So we definitely do that, and then we use the ticket money to help cover some costs, because we do promote it and put it out there to help spread the word of mouth, right? So those are helping all of us to continue to bring wonderful people to these events. We always got new faces, and it's always a good time to help share, and I always facilitate an activity that we can do so that it's not just passing out business cards and playing business card poker, right? We want to have a meaningful experience that you can come when you come to the word of mouth mixer, and then of course do the reconnects that you can do in between. And we have the Facebook group. You can search for Word of Mouth Mixers Treasure Valley on Facebook and on LinkedIn. We have groups in both places. People are actively putting their reconnects and posting in there, posting things that they may need or recommendations. It's just ever growing, and we love that. So go join the Facebook group if you haven't been a part of it. We're always updating the venue, the date, the time, the location, because it's different every single month based on who is sponsoring and the dates that we have available. So Yeah, and I'm going to be teaching at College of Idaho this semester, 2 classes, and so I'm working around my schedule just as much as we get to work around the host of each one that we're doing. So keep that in mind. So wanted to do some shout outs, some client love, some creative projects that we got to do last month. So Brian did a shoot with CVSA, Commercial Vehicle Safety Alliance. He traveled to Colorado and Iowa and other places to work with this client. And so we're very grateful for the ability and capability to do that. And drone pilot, he's a licensed certified and insured drone pilot, and we got our brand new drone, so we're excited about that. And Drew's also licensed too. So yeah, it's shout out to them for hiring us and sending us and letting us travel and doing those fun things. Brian also using the drone and other footage and our nice, big nice camera. I call it a 5K, but it's like a 4.29 or 4.7K camera. I just rounded up because it's easier to say 5K camera. It's Blackmagic. It's a nice camera. Anyway, he also got to go to Hayden Homes and do their ribbon cutting event. And then of course, lots of things. We've been busy working this last week for sure. Also shout out to and big thank you to Speakeasy Mastermind. I got to be a speakeasy speaker and share my expertise on personal branding and thought leadership, which was really cool. I got to meet other Speakeasy members across the country, and I've been having wonderful conversations with other Speakeasy members. So if you have anything to do with digital marketing, agency, design, anything that's kind of in that realm, Speakeasy Mastermind is a group that meets. We have a Boise chapter now, and we're growing our Boise chapter. So if this is something of interest to you, let us know, and I can send you an invite and the details and all of that. We're meeting on the first Tuesdays of the month right now at the Arid Club. So if that's something that you are participating in or interested in, let me know. But it is really cool. And I get to learn from all the other Speakeasy members too. It's just an amazing group of people. Also want to shout out to Reese from Bailey Reese from Reese Connect with his Talking Waffles and Talking Tacos events that are coming up. If you haven't attended one of those events, if you don't know who Bailey is, I highly encourage you to search Talking Tacos, and he's having events that are going on generally during lunchtime, and he's got like another jazz series happening. So anyway, lots of fun things going on with Reese Connect, so I wanted to give a shout out to Bailey there. Another shout out to a client. We work with Courage to Connect. It's a community, really a consortium of entities coming together and promoting connection and all of those types of things. So they've had events, and we got to have our Zeb the Yeti costume mascot that Christy created, or the team of people created with Christy's help. That was super fun. And so Zeb the Yeti is now out in the wild, and all of the swag and fun things that we are doing to be able to encourage connection with rural communities, right? So that's another thing. And let's see, what else can I do here? Shout outs, news you can use, and events not to miss. Shout out to Caldwell Chamber. They are doing their monthly things, and then of course, Caldwell Night Rodeo is coming up. We're actually gonna attend as a group to Caldwell Night Rodeo. So supporting those other rodeos out there, along with the Snake River Stampede. Yeah, and I already mentioned August 18th, 4:30 to 7 p.m. is our Peppershock Word of Mouth Mixer event hosted at WaFed on Meeker Avenue, peppershock.com/events. Another event coming up that I get to be a speaker and present at is called the Beyond Conference on September 25th through 26th. It's going to be at the Riverside Hotel, and we'll drop the link in there, but it's Abundance Uprising, and I have a special link, and if you are really interested and would like to get a special discount, be sure to DM me, and I can give you a 10% off link. And it's really men and women can both attend. Women are, encouraged, obviously. But Meg, Zeke, and Jasmine have invited me to present there, and I'm going to talk about storytelling and AI and being authentic in this world of being able to utilize AI and how you can maybe use that to your advantage, but still also have an authentic story to tell. Oh yeah, one more thing. I want to give a shout out to our upcoming Word of Mouth Mixer sponsors, aside from WAFED, of course, and Adrian Esposito. We have Donna Jecka. She is with Clear Home Loans, and then Soul Invictus Vineyard. And we also have another RBG Surfaces. Make sure I say that right. Giselle Pope, from the co-owner of RBG Surfaces, thanks to Adrian making the connection, they're going to help sponsor the wine from Soul Invictus Vineyard. So shout out to Denise and Scott Smith from Soul Invictus Vineyard as well, and Clear Home Loans, and all the wonderful things that are coming together for this collaboration. And of course, Peppershock Media will be there, and the staff. Awesome. We are looking for a project coordinator. The job is posted out there in the wild on the Idaho Labor Works site and on our website. I've posted it out there, and we've had some screeners and now interviewing this week. So hopefully we will find our next new person to grow the Peppershock team. Here we grow again. I love it. So anyway, all those things are happening, and just want to say thank you to all of those clients and customers and sponsors and referrals that we're getting. Thank you very much. And I want to also encourage you to subscribe to the Marketing Expedition podcast. I had a very special guest in the studio today that we recorded, so be sure and subscribe. You will definitely love to hear this interview that I had today. I'll keep it a surprise, so you'll have to go subscribe to the Marketing Expedition podcast, and it'll be coming up. But go do that if you haven't already. We are making the decision to go back to weekly again for the podcast. We were bi-weekly, but we're just getting a lot of good traction, so we're going to bump it back up again to weekly. Thank you for all of you who subscribe and download and sponsor and all of the fun things that get to happen with this podcast. It's so much fun to get to do this. All right, I think I've probably taken enough of your time today, but go share this with other people, tag people, go look at the Facebook. We have an album of all of the Word of Mouth Mixer photos that are there from all of the different events that we've been doing every month. Go check it out. If you've never been and you're like, oh, I really want to do that, and I keep hearing this from people like, oh, I just can't. Well, just keep in mind it is a different date and time every single month, so it's never the same date, because depending on the venue and who can host and when my calendar aligns with their calendar, it really is a different time frame. So even if you missed it before because it was on a date that didn't work for you, go check out the other dates that are coming up, and don't miss out, because it's going to be ongoing, and we're going to keep seeing we're going into 2027 now, which makes me happy, and that's sustainable. And we wanted to have proof of performance, and oh my gosh, every time we get more new people joining and wanting to participate face to face and helping with word of mouth marketing for all of us that are there. And that's the most important thing, to continue to do those reconnects and follow up and make those connections happen, because you never know where your next connection, your next big, client project might come from, or your next job might come from. We've also had some job seekers. We've had students attend, of course. And if you're a student and want to attend, let me know. I don't charge my students to attend, because they're college students who need to save their pennies. But anyway, all of that to say, we welcome you, thank you, support. All of that is just wonderful, and we couldn't do it without our community. So thank you to our crew, our clients, our community, and until next time, everybody, enjoy your marketing journey.